Before we get started with this video, comment down below what color you think the valve cover is going to be. Trust me, you'll love the color. Oh man guys, what is going on today? Dragy here, back with another video, and we are back with the Disaster Cobra project. In this video, we're actually going to fix it up, make it look nice. Will it be running better? Probably not. At least it'll look cool. We are going to go ahead and do an overhaul on these valve covers, because these valve covers actually came off a 01 Cobra, I believe, maybe a 99, not 100% sure. But the difference is they have the actual SVT plaque on there. Also got the signatures of the people who built it. Valve covers that he had on originally do not have that. So these are either Mach 1s, or if I'm not mistaken, probably some Navigator or Aviator valve covers that they painted silver. I made a video before about redoing the valve covers on the Fox body behind me, and it's kind of cheap and whatnot. I want to show you how to do it the proper way, and also I want to show you how you can use any paint that you want, any color that you want, and you don't have to worry about buying it in a high heat paint. For instance, I don't know how well you can see that, but my valve covers are painted Mystic Chrome, and they do not have that in high heat. So I'm gonna show you how to do that. First thing you want to do is take everything off of this. So like take off the coil covers, take off the oil cap, the hoses, the little grommets that's inside, anything that you have that you don't want on here, take it off. You can take off these stickers right here, because these stickers are not really, I mean, they mean something, but they also, we don't need them. They've fallen off anyway. With these little grommets, you can get like a little pick tool or something like that and just kind of pry it out, and it should come out. You can actually push them from the other side and push it down in there. So like you can get this one right here, you see it on this side, and just push it through. There you go. And the rest of it, all you have to do is just twist it off, pull it out, take that off, unscrew that, pull this straight out. Just simple stuff. So just go ahead and do that, knock that out the way, and then I can show you how to do the prepping work. All right guys, so to get this little piece of tape off, or sticker or whatever, what I like to do is I like to usually heat it up, and I just kind of go across there. Once I heat it up a little bit, it should start bubbling up, releasing that glue. Eventually I get like a pick or a little scraper, maybe a flathead, and I can just kind of just start picking at it and start pulling it away. Super easy. You only can do this on metal, so if you got plastic valve covers, I wouldn't do this. And don't worry about the glue being left over. Of course, we're going to clean that up as well. If you're scraping it off, get something that's soft around it so you don't have to worry about gouging the metal. All right, now that you got everything cleared off, all the stickers off, you really just need three things. Water, some awesome, you need a scrub daddy. Now, why in the world would you need a scrub daddy? For some reason, this just, it's like the magic eraser. And I guarantee you, these valve covers gonna come out looking brand new. Areas like this where all the glue and, you know, just some type of scuffing on there, get your wire wheel and just kind of gently go across it, not too fast, just kind of go back and forth just to clean up that area, especially areas like this where it's flaking really bad. Yeah, you get in there and you clean that up. Also, we're masking off everything. If you're curious on how I mask this off right here, it's super simple, super easy. All you have to do is go ahead, lay you a piece of tape down on top of it, then either get you a file or get you like a light grit sandpaper. So like probably like a 2,000 to 3,000 grit sandpaper. And all you have to do is just kind of lightly go across it. It doesn't take much at all, okay? See how fast that's working? And you just keep doing that, working all the way around until you can just pull it off just like that. And there you go, you're good to paint. And with the plaque, I didn't need to file it down or anything like that. It's raised up, so all I did was got a box cutter or a razor blade, and I just went around it and just cut it. So that works out. And this is the primer that you need. This is a high heat primer. This is just a regular gray color. You can get whatever color you want, depending on how you want the top coat to come out. If you want a darker kind of look, go with the black one. If you want a lighter kind of look, get the gray one. So it just depends on what you want to get. I chose the lighter one because the color that we are doing is going to be a light color. All right, so now I'm over here on the side of my house in a well ventilated area. Now what you want to do is you want to go ahead and shake up your can. This is an old can of primer. I'm gonna go ahead and use this just to kind of touch up some areas. And then when you spray paint this, just do it about 6 inches away. All you want to do is just kind of like a dust, okay? Like that. All right, this is just the primer, so you could just kind of dust it across there for the first coat. See how I did that? It's not too heavy. You can barely even see it on there. I know it's probably the same color, but still, it's just dusting across here. And after the first coat, you can kind of tell it's a bit hazy, probably a little bit darker, not as shiny as it normally would be. You just wait about like 10 minutes and then you apply the next coat. And the next coat, you just add a little bit more paint to it, but this time you're just making sure that you're getting into the areas that you probably missed with the spray paint. For instance, right in here where the crevices are. So you just double checking, you just spraying in those areas. I went ahead and switched to the high heat 2000 primer, this new one that I bought, and this is how it's turning out now. And as you can see, there's really no type of shininess at all. It's probably like a satin. On the camera it looks kind of shiny, but it's really not. This is actually a pretty cool color. I like this color, but it's not what the customer wanted. And like I said before, if you can comment down below what color we're doing. We're about to get ready to paint on here, but I want to put in a few more tips with this. So when you're painting, make sure you go in a 360. Just make sure you have enough room to go all the way around everything to get it. I know that fly did not just land on. Just make sure you do a 360, go all the way around, because you want to hit every single corner, every single spot. You won't be able to see it from one area, so you got to rotate to see in the other area. Again, we are just dusting. We're not really just spraying a heavy coat. So make sure you take your time with this. Make sure you don't have any runs. Also, this is the point of where if you want to wet sand just to smooth it all out, you can do that. On this one, I'm not going to do that because these are valve covers. They're going underneath the engine, and it's not show quality material yet. So we're just trying to get it to look nice. When you pop over the hood, you just see some pretty colors, okay? These valve covers are already not perfect. You can see there's a mark right here. If you wanted to, you can fill that up with Bondo. I'm not going to do that right now. Now that I look over here, I actually missed a spot right here. So yeah, make sure you double check all your areas before you put the actual coat on there. But yeah, I'm gonna hit up that spot right there in that corner, and then you'll be able to see what color it is. Yeah, that actually turned out pretty good. Dude, this looks nice. I did the lighter color and then I did the darker color. Yeah, I like this. This is nice. I can't wait to take all the tape off of it and put it into the car and just see how it looks with that brush aluminum look on the badges. It's just it's gonna look great. And once you cover it all up, you get you a can of clear gauze, the high heat temperature, and you just do the same thing. Spray it over on top of it just to make sure it has a protective finish on it. And then you should be good. All right, we're gonna let it sit here in the sun, dry out for a couple hours, peel off the tape, and then let it dry off for the rest of the night. And then we should be able to start bolting the stuff on. I already did the coil covers, so those look good. Now it's later on in the day. As you can tell, it's dark out, but I really wanted to do this before it dries all the way up. Go ahead and just grab this piece right here. If I can peel it up all in one piece. Oh, It's not doing it. I'm going to get it. One piece. I just want to do that satisfying pull off. Hang on, I'm going to get it. Alright, it's a few days later. I was waiting for this to dry, and I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm looking at them right now. Oh, it is so nice. It almost makes me want to repaint mine. I'm not going to, because I love the color shift on the Mach 1. You know, I just realized I said the color earlier, and y'all still supposed to be trying to figure out what the color is. So let me just go ahead and reveal it to you, because it's a nice color, okay? So it's funny, as I was recording this B-roll, I realized I had blue flakes all over my screen. So I thought it was just glistening off of the camera, but like honestly, yeah, I got a lot of overspray on this camera. I need to take this inside and clean it up. But what do you think about the valve covers? You like the color of them? In my opinion, I wouldn't have picked blue for this color because it's competition orange, almost kind of reddish. I wouldn't have picked that color. Honestly, I probably would have picked like a red or black or something completely different. I don't know. Blue was kind of like a we can see how it looks, and I'm not even gonna lie to you, yeah, they look good. I'm still waiting on a few things. I need a bolt for the knock sensor because there was not a bolt in there, so I'm gonna go ahead and find a bolt for that. But dude, that looks good. I cannot wait to put them on the car because I guarantee you it'll be ooh. And I already know what you're thinking. Oh, it's just Ford blue. This is actually not Ford blue. It's actually a deeper shade of Ford blue. Ford blue is a little bit lighter than this. You probably can't tell on the camera, but in person, I mean, it's a pretty decent looking aqua color. And this, the color I use is Rust-Oleum Gloss Deep Blue. I had a buddy painting a whole Tacoma with this, and well, he didn't do a good job, and he just said, hey, here, you can just have this. You're the painter. So yeah, I had some extra cans. Pop quiz. How many days did it take God to create the world? Don't worry, I'll give you a second. The answer is B, 6 days. A lot of people say it's 7 days, but actually the 7th day, he rested. And it's kind of funny because on the 6th day, the last thing he created was me and you. Genesis 1:27. God created mankind in his own image. In the image of God, he created them. Male and female, he created them. This verse tells me that God created us in his own perfect image. Not to be mistaken, we're not perfect people. Isaiah 64:8. But now, O Lord, you are our Father. We are the clay, and you are our potter. We are all the works of your hand. God created us to be perfect in his image. Whether it's your hair color, your eye color, your skin color, just like how he created the world. When he created the world, he said it was good. In turn, when he created us, he said we was good. I know good is a simple word, but it's not such a simple word when it comes to God. See, God wants us to create. He wants us to be creative. Even when we don't think we're good at it, he still thinks we're good. Here's a few verses just to kind of look over real quick. The first verse is the one I already told you, Genesis 1:27, Ephesians 2:10, Psalms 139:14, Psalms 33:3. The Bible talks about all the time about us showing our creativity, whether it's from singing, dancing, drawing, painting, sculpting. It's kind of cool that I can do the stuff that I do, as far as like painting my car, painting valve covers, even making these videos. It is all a form of worship to him. So when you out there creating stuff, out there singing and creating some type of artwork or anything like that, just know God is happy. You are making him very happy. I'm gonna end it on this. Keep creating. Click this video right here to watch more of the Cobra project. I know you guys like the series. Thank you for watching. Have a blessed day.